Hey guys, I'll give you a little update to the project list here. We've got some 3-inch PVC pipe. It's 10 feet long, and some 3/4 inch little pieces of PVC pipe. They're 10 feet long also. One of them I cut in half, and we have some elbows. And this is going to turn into my chicken tractor. Gonna make it into a little portable, movable chicken coop. So I'm gonna assemble this. You make a rectangle out of this is the long end of the rectangle, and these are going to be the little shorter ends, and then you have 4 elbows. I'm going to glue it all together and assemble it, and we're going to drill holes down the lengths of this and take the 3/4 inch and make arches. So it's kind of a Quonset hut style, and I'll do that and show you the progress as it comes along. All right, take care. All right, guys, here's the rectangle put together. You just cut it, and it's 10 feet long and 5 feet wide. So it's actually a little over 10 feet when you count the length of the elbows. So we're gonna drill a hole here, and then we're gonna drill a hole in that end, and then we're gonna drill a hole about 1/4 of the way down and then 1/4 of the way up. And we're gonna do that on both sides. And then we're gonna put the 3/4 PVC pipe in to make an arch to go across. And so we'll have 4 of those, and that way that'll give us the shape for our tunnel. So when we put the chicken wire on, we'll have supports to go to, and we're going to frame in a little door here. And the reason we can't frame the door in yet is because we need to actually put the pipe in the frame so that when we get the actual curve, we can build to the curve, and that way everything will fit together real nice. So I'll be back with another update when we get the holes drilled and the 3/4 inch PVC arches run. All right, have a good one. All right, here's a quick little note. I drilled the holes on the bottom side also. These are 1-inch holes, and they will let any standing water that might accumulate in the pipe drain onto the ground, so you don't wind up with a bunch of stagnant standing water that's trying to breed mosquitoes or something. So I'm going to flip it over, and then you can see the other holes that I drilled. I tried to drill them right in the center of the elbow. They have these little lines where they're cast or molded, and so where it curved, I just put the tip of the drill bit. I'm using a spade bit, and just punched right through. And then I came down. This is with the elbows included. This is longer than 10 feet. So I came down, it's about 42 inches, and then I measured from that hole down to here, and that's about 42 inches. So, and as you can see, there are no holes in the ends, but if any water gets in it, it'll drain out the bottom side because we have holes in the bottom. All right, now it's time to install the 3/4 inch and make the hoops for it. All right, that was a bit of a pole vault wrestling match type deal. It's kind of cold, so the PVC doesn't want to be very flexible, and well, my holes aren't straight, but they're all in. And when you put them in, sometimes because I have a spade bit that's really old. So it says 1 inch, but it's been resharpened to the point where it's probably not 1 inch anymore. So I had to go back and retouch up some of the holes to get the PVC to go in. And I use these black little gloves. Are like disposable, but I use them until I wear them out and then dispose of them. But that's why the PVC is so dirty in places. But anyway, it was a bit of a touch-up job on each one of these holes to get it to go in. But they're all in, and when they go through the PVC, you'll feel it bottom out when you get the thing all the way in, and they'll all roughly be about the same. So now onto the wire. Hey guys, I'll give you an update. This is day 2 of the chicken tractor project. Kind of got a little sidetracked yesterday. Didn't get to finish it up. Hopefully get to finish it up today. I looked around and scrounged around, and I found a old 10-foot section of I think it's 1.25 inch PVC pipe, and I attached it at the top, kind of give it a ridge pole design. And I had some old PVC. This is left over from solar panel. These are like the mounting bracket PVC kit for Harbor Freight Tools, little solar panel kit that you can get. And the PVC is not the greatest for mounting solar panels to, so I didn't use it. And my solar panels they need to be reworked anyway, so I've taken all that down. Anyway, I'm trying to do what I can with what I got, and so this is going to be my frame and my door. And I'll pull it back for you. I've got these little PVC tees that kind of rotate around. So there's 1, 2 down there, so those are going to be my hinges. And they're going to mount onto my door frame. I don't know if I don't like it opening it on that side, then I'll just flip it around and zip tie it to that side. But I'm pretty much just going to use zip ties to put the whole thing together, and that way it'll stay nice and light. And down here I've got another piece of PVC that I found that I'm going to put up, kind of elevate, so that the chickens can kind of hop up on it and perch. And I may do something along the inside a little later, maybe put a perch or something in there like that. But on the other end of it, I had enough materials to make another rectangular frame to attach, and I zip tied it at the corners, and I zip tied, kind of made a little chain, put that together. And then down here at these corners, I went around them and around the large pipe and made a chain and came around to this side of the support. I did that at every corner and attaching it to the rectangular cross members. So all in all, the thing's pretty sturdy. You know, it's PVC pipe, but when I put the chicken wire on there, that chicken wire is going to help tie it all together too. So it should be nice and stable. And I didn't glue any of the PVC cross pieces down, but they should be pretty stable once I wrap the chicken wire around it. So that's the skeleton, almost complete, and I'll put some chicken wire on it and give you another update. Take care. Hey guys, this is day 3 of the chicken tractor build. Pretty much done with it, I think. Give you a close up. It took me a whole day to run the wire. I used it's 1-inch poultry netting. It's 4 feet in length, and it's 4 feet wide and 50 feet in length. These were two 10-foot sections of pipe, and it took nearly the entire roll. There was a little bit left over because I had to cut for these little side pieces, and then I had to cut out a section for the little door. And it was probably like 250 zip ties. There's quite a few zip ties, maybe closer to 300. And I got a little blue poly tarp from Harbor Freight. They had the little buy something and get a free tarp. So I figured this would be great for giving them some shade underneath. And the whole thing is very light. You can pull it real easy. I went straight across with one piece of wire for the back, and so it met up nicely, and I was able to tie it all together. And it's got a couple of little dents and bows and wobbles, and it's not beautimous, but it'll work. Say, hey, Mr. Kitty, meow meow. And for the door, I put some zip-tied some rope to it so I could just make a little square knot. And I made some rope hinges at the top and the bottom, just as simple as can be. And then down here I tied a piece of one end of the rope to just in front of that elbow, and the other end of the rope. Oh, you want? Hey, Mr. Kitty, did you say hey? Oh, okay. So the other end of it's here, and I draped it across the top. So close the door, and you just reach up here and you take your rope, and ta-da! You can pull your chicken tractor around with one hand. It doesn't feel like it's terribly heavy, and it's really not hard to drag at all, since all the pieces that touch the ground are all rounded on the bottoms anyway. So this is it. I think maybe I have $120, $130 in it. Some of the materials I already had on hand, and just kind of doing what I can with what I got. So that's it. Y'all take care.